Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Aidan.
I'm G.
I'm Sophie.
Today we've got another one of What Do Americans Think About England, part 2. Same guy.
Same guy, yeah, but apparently
people.
they've, I think, from what I've read in the comments, they've gone to older people. The part 1 was mainly younger people.
Yeah.
Talking about skateboarding and
Yes. The skateboard scene in England, which supposedly is massive.
Yeah.
which is not heard of in England.
Just not we're not that cool, are we?
and we don't know any skateboarders apart from Office Bloke Dave.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but yeah, because I think he said at the end of the first part 1, didn't he? Like, I asked older people like today, you know, a bit more of a variety of people, but they declined.
Yeah. So hopefully we've got some.
Did it say in the English when they did the American, like the older people from America declined to talk about England? Or the older
yes,
English?
yeah, it was.
Yeah,
because I think in the one where it was English people.
Because I feel like if you
America.
actually did ask that in England, I feel like anyone would say, yeah, all right, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
Go on.
yeah. Because I remember there being more of a variety of people.
Yeah.
In the one where the English people were talking about America.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
They were all
talking
talking about Trump, weren't they? They were all trashing Trump.
Yeah, hopefully this talk tells us a bit more.
Yes.
Solid structure. Nice. James Prime here, and if you watch my other video, What Americans Think About England, you'll notice that in the video towards the end I pointed out that I wasn't able to get any older people to do the video. There are a lot of young people because I could not find any older people that were willing to go on camera and talk about what they think about England. And also in the comment section, some people also pointed that out too, so thanks. Other comments that I've seen in the comment section were if I went to a different city that I would get different responses. So I'm in a different state, Texas, different city, Houston. So this time I'm gonna go around, get a different cornucopia of people and see what type of answers we get. Are they gonna be different, the same? I don't know, let's go find out.
Is that Houston?
It is.
So, first question is, have you ever been to England?
No, I haven't.
No, I have not.
No?
Nah, I ain't never been to England.
Any plans on visiting one day?
You going across seas over in that area, maybe not England, maybe London. London, England? London, England? Same place? Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
I went when I was like in 4th grade.
Okay. No, never.
Yeah, I went 2 summers ago.
I've been to England more than once. I went to London, the theatre district. I've been to the Cotswolds. It's wonderful. The little clotted cream and the English tea. That is outside of London. And Bath is outside of London. You can get everywhere on a train. And I went to York.
No, I've never been, but I really want to because it looks really nice there.
Originally from?
Dominica.
Dominica in the Caribbean.
But they've been here for 30 years, so I think they're more than qualified to answer these questions.
We're Texans.
Have you ever been to England?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Okay, where did you go?
London.
Yeah, we were together at the time. Okay. So we had a good time in London.
Yes.
You have? Awesome. And where did you go?
We went to London and all over the country. Yeah, we were camping. I was like in my 20s, so it's been a long time.
Okay. What are your general thoughts on England?
I think the people seem to be well-mannered. From what I've heard and the research that I've done, it is way more expensive than New York City, and I lived in New York City.
Right.
But it seems like the people are very nice and friendly.
Some parts are more interesting than others. It's like where people live, it's like more boring and plain, but then it's like the main places like Manchester and just like, you know, those are like more fun. There's more like architecture and all that.
Right.
So it's like.
See, a lot of people like say they just when they say England, the only place they would think of to go to is London.
Yeah.
But it's it's not even like It's not.
I'd rather go to Manchester.
Manchester is totally different than London.
And it's better, I think.
A lot better.
You can walk from one side to the other.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Yeah.
like. And
I mean, maybe
you
not
can,
in heels, but.
Yeah.
We're
But if
a lot
you're in
friend-
London, you're having to get on the tube to go anywhere,
Yes.
and the tube will
Yeah.
be packed. You can't get on the road; will just be packed. You can't drive anywhere.
No.
Everywhere is like 25 quid a pint. It's stupid.
Yeah, and we're a lot
that's obviously an
friendlier.
exaggeration.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah, because we're up north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More fun to go to those places.
Colonizers. You know, people who will put their iron fist on top of somebody else's neck.
Right.
That's what I think when I think England.
The people were very friendly, and there was lots of architecture, lots of churches, and has a lot of history.
I am just so glad they have amazing health care and they don't have to pay for things that should already be a necessity. America is...
Can we not skip the Instagram name, the tag? Bad Gal Naj.
Oh, is that her Instagram?
I'm guessing. She probably asked for a shout out. Bad Gal.
Healthcare and they don't have to pay for things that should already be a necessity. America is very ghetto with our healthcare system, and honestly, we need to do better. We're probably doing the worst out here.
I guess kind of the more stereotype, very polite, things along the lines of that. I like a lot of like British media. I'm a big fan of like Top Gear and whatnot. So I like a lot of the sense of humor. It's a little bit more dry, a little different than what you necessarily get in the United States. And I always appreciate that. But that is from my relatively narrow perspective of just British media.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty easy to get around.
For me, it was a dream come true. I wanted to know what England looked like. I had read about England in numerous books. And since I'm from the Caribbean and from a British territory, England meant a lot, so I wanted to actually see it in person, and it was wonderful.
Okay, so I like their accent, but I heard that they have bad teeth. So,
wow. I feel like America's just really controversial compared to England. It's just more chill, and they really don't have like problems like we do. It just like they're just like all united and together, which is here it's like we're all like separated, you know, because of our opinions and everything. It's just really controversial here compared to over there.
The people are wonderful, they're kind, they go out of their way. The subway system is wonderful, but you still, being a new person, I still got lost, even the more than once that I've been there.
I feel like their lifestyle makes them more like happy as a country and more like proud as a country, whereas here everyone, like she said, is like more kind of divided.
What do you think about the people themselves?
I think they seem to be nice people, very welcoming. I've interacted with some people that are foreigners, and from what they have told me, they think that Americans are rude.
I think English people are very cool. I love their accent. I always try to do an accent. I'm sure they try to do ours as well. And I think that they drink a lot of tea. They really have a unique sense of style considering their climate and things like that, and I just love it.
I thought the people were pretty nice. They were friendly, I thought. Anyone you asked a question answered your question and showed you where you were going. People were very friendly there.
In general, it was easy to get around. They showed directions if you asked a question and you didn't know. And maybe I shouldn't say that, but they didn't look as groomed as Americans can be. That's what it appeared to me. I don't know whether that's true. The Americans pay more attention to grooming themselves than British. I mean,
mostly friendly. Most of them were had a very proper accent, so they made you feel a little like. Well, they appreciated Americans. I think they like us here. So in return, I like the English people.
I like their accent, but when I think about them, I think like they're more sophisticated. Right. Like, I don't know, like the way they talk and dress and greet people. It's just like, here it's more like chill, but over there it's like more proper.
Like how they talk. It seems like they're pretty cool, like governor and all that type of
Governor.
I also like their lifestyle and like how they treat people.
You think it's like better than the U.S. or?
Absolutely. Because in America, people think that you're entitled to say what you want to say, of course, but there's certain things you just don't say in public, and people just don't understand that. And I just feel like over there, it's a lot more like low key and chill, and people aren't doing too much because there's a lot of people that do too much over here.
I think they're kinder. I don't think we're very kind people as a general rule. We won't go out of our way for somebody.
Whenever I think of them, I always think of them as like really classy and like sophisticated, like she said.
When you think of England, what is something you like?
I love their accent. I love their English. I love their etiquette when it comes to fine dining.
Oh, okay. Right.
That's something that I wanted to learn to do myself. Right. And I do follow like the what is it, the British royal family. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I read a little bit about them. So
they're cool. Like, I like their accent, and I used to watch this like British YouTuber girl. So you know.
How many times have they said that they like the accent? It's like every question they start off with, "Well, I like the accent."
And the funny thing is, there's so many different accents.
Oh no, I know. I feel like they just.
Group it as one, like, just hear us as one voice.
I feel like it's just very much like they either think, you know, like, have you ever seen the film My Fair Lady?
Yeah.
They either think like you're like proper like Cockney, like you're like governor, or like you're very like hello, how do you do?
Yeah, they're the only two.
Yeah.
Cockney and posh.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they're the two accents they probably hear. But if you go up to like if you go up not anywhere
up north, like Birmingham, Newcastle.
Once you get to Birmingham, that's when you're like, whoa, am I in a different country?
I'd love to see them react to somebody from Newcastle. They probably wouldn't be able to understand what they were saying.
Oh no, Newcastle's hard. I actually asked me and my mate were trying to go away for a weekend again, choosing a city in there. Anyway, we were just like, what's a good city to go to for the weekend? And I said to him, let's go Newcastle. And he was like, I'm not going there. I can't understand what anyone says.
I mean, we're only from Manchester. We're not even that far away.
We stopped to ask for directions in Newcastle, and this guy stuck his head in the window. He's like, and we just went, thank you.
The only word you got out of it was Newcastle.
Yeah. Why are you, man?
Why are you, man?
Remember her name? Zoella or something like that.
I liked Westminster
Brighton,
Abbey.
didn't she?
Yeah.
I just thought the interior, especially of the cathedral, was beautiful, and stained glass windows, and I guess it just comes from my appreciation for old buildings because my father was an architect.
They're very diverse. A lot of people come from different countries. Personally, you know, I'm Jamaican. I know a lot of Jamaicans live there, and people from all over the world go to England just to live, you know? And I would do that too.
I like the railway stations. It was so easy to get. You went on the train and you could see where you were going and you could read it properly, and it was easy to get around. I liked you can just walk to different places where you were going, and it was easy to get around in England. I like that about that.
That's one big point too for me. But I loved fish and chips. Fish and chips.
Newspaper.
I feel like I'm really against like the English traditions almost.
Yeah, you don't like fish and chips.
I'm not a fan of fish and chips. I'm not really a fan of tea.
Yeah.
No, you don't like Sunday roast.
I'm not a fan of Sunday roast. Yeah.
No. I don't really like fish and... the odd occasion I have fish and chips, but I would only have them like once a year. I hate Sunday roast, but I do love a cup of tea.
The only thing that I...
You like Dr Pepper.
I like Dr Pepper. I love chicken and waffles.
You like buffalo chicken wings.
Buffalo chicken wing, chicken and waffle. I'm meant to be there. Why am I not there?
Exactly.
I'm moving back. I'm going to move back.
Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, the only thing, I'm just allowed to have a beer. I'm not moving till I'm 21. As soon as I'm 21, I'll go back. Do you know what I mean?
I've seen people just putting food in newspaper.
Yeah, like the way they talk, the way they dress, just everything. They're like more classy, I feel like, than Americans.
We done the ancestrally bloodline thing, and we had some blood coming from that area, you know what I'm saying? Like some aristocratic type of thing, you know what I'm saying?
So I like some blood coming from that area.
Lame one, I'm a big car guy. Take it from Top Gear, but I love British cars. Lotus, Aston Martin, Morgan, a lot of like the more peculiar. I love Mini Coopers, massive.
Is that?
Yeah, Henry Ford. Whatever.
Henry Ford's
from Michigan
or something.
Oh, I just think of that film. Is it called Made in Dagenham, where they were in Dagenham in London?
That's just where they
Ford. Yeah, Mini Ford cars. Every time I think of it, I'm like, oh.
I'm just surprised you didn't say Mini Cooper.
I know.
That's the most famous British car.
Is Lotus?
Lotus is a
British. Isn't Dad's mate?
Yeah.
John.
John.
Is he? What?
Yep.
No, what's his job there? Like, does he just work at that place, or is he like?
No, he what should we call it? He's the general manager for Lotus.
Is that what he is? Yeah, he used to have one and looked pretty cool.
Yeah, they're only small, aren't they?
They're only small, like little sports cars.
That's
they're really
you don't
nice.
need a big car, really. No. Like over here, you kind of have to like. But no.
Passion for a Mini. I own a Mini myself, so
Oh.
I really like British cars. Weird stuff like Ginetta. I'm into all sorts, but I like like British cars quite a bit. If we could have more of them here, more of a culture revolving around British cars, I'd be super stoked about that.
I actually like the weather. Like, I like the rain. It's like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, soothing. I love it whenever it rains.
Believe it or not,
like
people
the
say
rain.
the food is bad, but the food was very good. The teas were wonderful. That cottage cream, that wonderful teas. The Indian food, I mean, that is just wonderful. Fish and chips, I could eat that. I mean, it's bad for me, but of course it's wonderful tasting.
Now, flip side, what is something you do not like about England?
They're tabloids. The paparazzi, they're so brutal. It's definitely different here in America than as it is over there. Over there it's just like they don't care. And here you have a little bit of consequences, but their tabloids can be very brutal.
Anything I've ever seen about England, they seem like the people, they seem like they're kind of free over there, like they don't give a
freak.
If it's something that they believe in, they're going against it. So it's kind of like it's really not too many things I see that I know actually in my own mind that I would hate about it.
There's nothing that I dislike about the people or the country in general, but what I do not like is the weather. It's mostly cold, rainy. Like, how am I supposed to take pictures if it's always drowsy outside? You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know, England is a place to be.
So something that's kind of caught me off guard with kind of the recent political climate is specifically in the UK. I was very unfamiliar with kind of the protest culture, things along the lines of that, and there are a lot of very, not extreme as in danger, violence, anything along the lines of that, but very large protests in the UK over a lot of very strange things. What's become very big is like lockdown, which I do understand to a degree, but it is something that took me by surprise, just given that my kind of notions were very polite, lots of etiquette, things like that. So I was kind of taken a tad bit aback by how it's going in the UK in the past year, and going back like Brexit, things along the lines of that. I just wasn't aware of something like that, and it kind of goes against my, I guess, what I imagined as being English or British culture.
I don't like how there's like a royal status and it never changes. I just don't like how one family is just entitled to like pretty much the entire like country, kingdom. At least in America, like every 4 years it rotates, everybody gets a chance, and there's like an equal opportunity. But I just feel like not one family should be entitled. And there's a lot of like messy stuff that goes on, you know, with the little Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, and I just, you know, your girl Meghan, she did the right thing and got him out of there.
You know, the cars are really small, and you know, that jumped out at us real quickly. Even where we lived in an apartment, and everything was small. The refrigerator was tiny, you know, the washing machine was tiny, and that stuck out right away.
Yeah, so
you know?
tiny.
You know?
The weather and how it just always looks rainy, and like personally when I went, like all the houses looked the same, everything looked a lot like the same, and it's just like, it's like not a place where I would live, just because it's, you know, kind of boring. Like I need a change of scenery sometimes, and like it's mostly always a rainy day.
I didn't find the food was very good.
See, she's my favourite.
She's my favourite.
I love Emma.
She's very laid back.
Yeah. I love her accent.
Yeah, same. But what was I gonna say now? But yeah, when you get to like summertime in England, you'll have about 3 months of no rain probably. At all.
We do get a lot of rain.
Oh no, we do.
For the rest of the year, it's shocking. But we don't. It's not just rain. We do have.
I think they'll be surprised, like, of how like.
Well, when
they think it rains every day.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
When lockdown happened, we had every day of just proper heat wave.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether it's because nobody was allowed to go out, so there was no.
So they were just playing. The sun was just messing with us.
No,
I think it was.
It's because there was no cars on the road, so the ozone layer wasn't being attacked. So I think it's to do with that.
Maybe.
Yeah. It makes sense, doesn't it? Because we've never had like a heat wave for like that long of a period of time, have we ever?
No.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you
great.
do in the summer. Recently in the summer, it does get quite hot.
Yeah.
Near 30, like around 30, near 30.
Like last year we had a proper heat wave, didn't we?
As soon as it gets to 25, you get up in the morning, you have a beer.
No, mate. As soon as it gets to about 15, you'll go outside and see people without a shirt on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Darren opens the blinds and goes, should we go for a walk? And I'll go, yeah, okay. And we get about 10 metres down the road and he goes, should we have a beer?
Yeah.
We go to the pub.
Just goes to the corner. He's like, oh, pub's right there. Might as well go in.
Well, yeah, his walk was just leading to the pub, and then when he walks past, he's like, should we go in? Well, we're here now, might as well.
I traveled a little bit down in Italy and Spain and other countries, and I just loved the cheese and the markets, but England didn't seem to have any. Also the weather. It was rainy there a lot and a little cold in the spring.
I can't really think of anything I don't like, honestly. Like, I haven't been there, and yeah, I haven't been there to like know what I like and don't like about it.
The winters are cold. They are cold, but it's something to be expected. But you can't change the weather.
Can you give us your best English accent?
Oh, bloody hell.
English accent.
Oh, Lord. Just gonna put me on the spot like that, huh? Like, literally, I was just, trying to go to the park, and all these little children are just out here. And I was just wondering. Okay, I'm done. I can't do it.
Too bad.
Hello, my name is Bella, and this is my British accent. I don't really know how to talk.
Hello, my name is Carla, and this is my...
It was going all right until she said accent. Oh, this is my British accent. She completely ruined it.
Hello, my name is Bella. Hello, my name is Bella, and this is my British accent. I don't really know how to talk.
Hello, my name is Carla, and this is my British accent. Hello, my name is Salma, and I don't know what to say.
Hello, governor. Something like that.
Hello, governor. Chim chimney, chim chim, chim chim true.
Yeah. Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Hartford, Hurricane, Hampshire, hurricanes hardly happen. Isn't that from My Fair Lady?
What did she even say?
I would like to quote Mary Poppins, as she said, "A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down."
All right, there you have it, folks. That is What Americans Think About England, Part 2. Now, this time around, I'll try to get some older people, try to get some younger people again, and in between. Now, I'm sure you guys are going to find something else to complain about. Whatever it is, let me know in the comment section. To the people who participate in this video, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys going out of your...
No, it was good.
I think the easiest thing to say if you're going to do an English accent
Tea and crumpets.
No. The rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain. That's the easiest thing to say.
Is that an English accent, or is that just a...
That's an English accent. The rain
accent.
in Spain stays mainly on the plain. And my accent for American would be, get out of here, what you doing?
Yeah, that's just New York though.
Yeah.
Like if someone said do an English accent, they start going, yeah, so I can't. They start doing like some mad Manco Liverpool accent. It's just not English, is it? It's like, it's dedicated to one place.
Yeah.
So you couldn't do a New York
like
accent.
One accent for the whole country.
So that's why they do the posh accent type thing, or like almost a Cockney accent.
But when you do it, you do a southern accent.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like you're a typical American. My typical American accent is like kind of the way them girls were talking there, like when she said accent.
Yeah.
Type like kind of like that.
It's strange like how we all think of different places, but probably for like them, they literally all did like a posh or like a Cockney accent.
They did like a
London accent.
Essex, almost like not an Essex accent, but like a Surrey.
Yeah.
Surrey accent.
Just in between London and
Yeah. I would just want to say as well to all my friends in New Jersey, I hope you're staying safe, because you did have a terrible storm that's taken down trees, crashed into houses.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The last I heard, they were checking to see if it was a hurricane. But it's absolutely destroyed so many houses in the Howell Township. Mm-hmm. So stay safe, guys.
Yeah, definitely. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.
Bye.